Hello, my name is Doug Digital. Welcome to today's video looking at the newly released ThriveCart Pro Plus. Now, this may have slipped under the radar for some of you. You may have seen one or two emails from ThriveCart, but notably you'll open up and you'll initially see a little button that says access the new navigation. So you can see if you've already enabled this, you'll see switch to legacy dashboard, or if you haven't, you'll see this little teal, almost turquoise banner that sits on the top, and a subtle rebrand to ThriveCart. Now, what you'll be first prompted to do is to reconnect Stripe with an upgraded feature. By doing that, you'll log into Stripe and that will upgrade and enhance all of your products. But what is the value? ThriveCart, as we know, we have the base product, which is usually a one-off lifetime cost of $495, and the ThriveCart Pro bolt-on. Now, if you were to navigate to the pricing page of ThriveCart, let's go lifetime account, you're going to see this new thing here, $295 per year. This looks to me like this new Pro package is now going to be our first case of ThriveCart charging annually. And I also noticed a slight point here, their asterisk on their lifetime account. We go to the bottom of the page. By lifetime, we're referring to the lifetime of the current software platform. Subtle change of wording, but it does give me a little deep-seated bit of concern that we may one day have to start paying monthly for ThriveCart, which for many of us was the reason we chose ThriveCart, is that we don't have to pay monthly. So keep that in mind, keep your eyes open. It does look like for new users, you may be locked into this $295 per year. So keep that in mind. But there are some handy dandy new features. And if you do go ahead and install it, you connect your ThriveCart, you're going to have this little Pro setup on the bottom right. So number one is you're going to get access to multiple order bumps. So I'm going to walk you through this. So we'll click multiple order bumps. I'll go to products. I'll click on edit. I'll click edit. I'll open up my product. I'll click on bumps. And I've got multiple order bumps. So I can now set up to 6 order bumps on each of my active checkout pages. So I can use an existing one, or I can go in and I can add my bumps. Very cool. So that's our order bumps. We then have tax inclusive pricing. So I'll go back to my products. I'll click edit on the same product I was looking at earlier. And I'll now go to pricing. Now what we're going to see here is we can click the checkbox to calculate our sales tax. So where's our sales tax box? So this is a live illustration here. So calculate sales tax. I want ThriveCart simple sales tax. Yep. Software. Yep. And I want to collect. I do not want to collect. Blah, blah, blah. I'll leave that there. Next. And save. Okay, so that's been saved. Perfect. And I will include my tax in the price. So before it would be a bit more complex, but now you can just go add to price or include in price. So if you include tax in your price, then if your product price is $100, your buyer will always be charged $100 at checkout. Any tax will be included in this amount. If you choose to add to price, your buyer will be charged $100 plus tax. So include in price bakes it in. Add to price is an additional fee on top. So that is our new sales tax. We then have our QR code payments. So I'll now go to our products. I'll choose a product and get URL. And now I'm going to get QR code. So now I can scan this on my phone. I'll do that. Let's do this. I'm going to bring out my phone. I'll scan this. And it's thinking about it. It's thinking. It's still thinking. Taking a surprisingly long time at the moment, which is quite surprising. So that's interesting. It's still white screen of death that you can see at the moment. I've got a little, maybe in reverse for you, but I've got an advanced HTTPS issue. So I may have to speak to ThriveCart about why my security protocol is invalid. But once it does load, it's opened up into my Thank you page. Now, you could traditionally do this yourself. You could just go and generate a QR code, but having it built in there is quite nice. So that is our QR code. Now let's look at bulk invoice downloads. I'll go to transactions, invoices, and I'll go last month. I haven't run anything recently, but then I can search for those and I'll get my invoices there, which is nice. So I can then bulk download those, which is very cool. We then have recurring revenue. So I'll go to products. I'll go to editor products. I'll do this one. Pricing. Click the checkbox to cancel another product's subscription. So with Pro Plus, you can automatically cancel a customer's existing subscription when they purchased an upgraded product, switch to a higher plan, or move from monthly to annual. Now let's try this. So we'll do a subscription, monthly, $19.99 with a 7-day trial period for 10 rebills. Next and save. Make that the preferred. Check the box. Where's the box? There we are. As you can see, I'm learning this with you. So we go cancel another product subscription. So this is handy. So if you create, let's say, a development of your previous subscription, maybe you've moved clients onto a new higher tier, I'll go, right, we'll cancel that one. Or we cancel some upsells and downsells. That's very nice. I like that. So that's good. I would say out loud, as I'm making these changes, does this feel meaningful? I think ThriveCart Pro definitely has a lot of benefits to it. So now let's look at the crypto payments. Let your users in crypto pay out in crypto or embed a fiat to crypto on-ramp. Apply your Stripe Connect Plus account. So have I now got to, let's learn more about this. So have I now got to go to Stripe? Okay, a US-based Stripe account. There we go. Global company, but we need a US-based Stripe Plus, a Stripe account to enable Stripe Connect Plus. Right. Now, we're not interested in that. So that is already something to keep in mind. If you are interested in taking crypto payments, you're going to need a US account. And then the new reporting features, which I really like. So we'll go reports, this new button here, and I can click on one of these new tabs. So we've got our products and sales, which we can now filter by UTM tracking. So if you're being diligent, you're making sure that you're using good tracking, you can track now by the source of your conversions, which is very nice. Likewise, you can do that for your locations and, of course, your products. And then we can see a little source report by our various UTM data. I really like this. I'm a stickler for traffic, and I would normally do a lot of this storytelling over in Google Analytics. So that's very, very nice. What we do see is that we do still have some things that are coming soon. But so far, I think the reporting is looking very good. So we can take that same logic for our products and sales and look at our subscriptions. We can then also look at our funnels, and we can also look at any coupon codes that have been used. So this is a quick summary of ThriveCart Pro Plus. My question that will need to be answered from ThriveCart is how this differentiates from any existing ThriveCart Pro users, and will we now be locked in to that annual $295 commitment? Because if we take that over the 12 months of the year, that gives us $24.58 a month. And if ThriveCart are as they historically have been, they'll probably be charging that on an annual basis. So do keep that in mind. So let's just see if something comes up here. Oh, they've got loads and loads of. Considering that they're the leaders in their checkouts, I think the checkout's quite messy. Yep. as we suspected, future payments are going to be annual at $295 plus VAT of $59. So again, it's actually higher thanks to their new tax inclusion. So this is an add-on tax price, $354 per month, per year rather. So I'm not too happy about that. And I would love to find out more about if that is going to impact any existing customers. But if you do know of this, do feel free to let me know in the comments below. Or if you are someone that works at ThriveCart and can help us out, that'd be a tremendous help. But there are some great new features. I would say $295 for invoicing, no. QR codes, no, we can do that ourselves. UTM tracking could be beneficial if one of the reasons you're using ThriveCart is to mitigate and minimize the need you have for going into Google Analytics and using other platforms. It could be useful. And if we have a look at our roster of things, crypto payments, I don't think is going to be very meaningful. Recurring revenue, having the ability to cancel other products when you purchase new subscriptions, that's nice. It could be done using make.com or some automation platforms, but that is something that could be relevant to you. Tax inclusive pricing is a nice add-on. And I think the reporting, I wouldn't need it and I wouldn't jump for it, but it's nice to know that it's there. So that's a quick overview. Looking forward to hearing from you in the comments. And until next time, ta-ra.